What is up, PlayStation Nation? This is the Allworld-Gamer. Warframe patch 16.3, the Sanctuary update is finally here, and we've got a lot of new content to get into, minus the raid. It really sucks that we're not getting the raid, but trust me, it's way better to wait for them to get it right than for them to put out a half-assed product, and then we have all kinds of performance issues, you're disconnecting from the raid, you're losing out on content, and that's just something you don't want to deal with, and it's better to just wait till it's done right so that you can enjoy it to the fullest. So, that being said, I don't know about you guys, but the next biggest thing I'm looking forward to is the new quest line, the new Strange. Now this is the quest line that will allow you to get the new Warframe Chroma, which I've been looking forward to for the longest time since they first announced it for PC. In order to start the quest line, you have to be a minimum of Mastery rank 5, and you have to have completed the Stolen Dreams quest. Cephalon Samaras is the quest giver, and to start out with, you can find him on any of the relays. He's a little tricky to find at first because it's on the top floor, and there's no set of stairs that take you to the top floor. What you're looking for are these blue tubes that you'll click on, and they'll kind of lift you to the top floor. If you haven't already done so, in order to craft Chroma, you're going to need Volt's helmet, Ember's helmet, the Frost chassis, and the Saren system. So without giving up any spoiler, the first piece you're going to need is the Frost chassis, and while that item is crafting, I would go ahead and farm up the rest of the items. Next we have the new PvP game mode, which is Cephalon Capture. And what they've done here, they've kind of revamped the PvP system. They've limited the number of Warframes, Mag, Chroma, Excalibur, Frost, Rhino, and Volt, and they've limited the types of weapons and mods that you can use. And basically what they're doing here is balancing the PvP. As you've seen before, there are some weapons, some abilities that are just way overpowered in PvP. So overall, I think this is a good thing, and I think this is the first step in the right direction to making PvP enjoyable for everyone. Next, they've added a new enemy, the Grineer Manic, who will spawn if the level's alarm is raised. And so this is a new type of mini-boss. I wouldn't necessarily compare it to the Stalker or the Brewstrak 3 because he'll show up on pretty much any mission except for survival, I believe. He also has the ability to cloak and can stealth kill unsuspecting players. So knowing that, you need to make sure you're paying attention when you hear that howling laugh because he'll be trying to sneak up on you. Next, they've added some new augment mods. I think a few to note would be Loki's hushed invisibility, weapon noises reduced by 100% while invisible, Frost Snow Globe, Chilling Globe, enemies that enter have a 50% chance to become frozen solid for 8 seconds. They've added Firequake for Ember, enemies to have a chance to be knocked down by World on Fire, and Trinity's Energy Vampire, Vampire Leech, excess energy replenishes shield. Once you've built some standing with the Conclave Syndicate, there are Conclave mods to be earned, and Cephalon Samaras has added some mods as well. Next, they've added some new weapons, the Comac and the Ripkas, and then they've also added for the Soma fans, the Aximati and the Dual Raza. So if you like the Soma, the crit build type weapons, these would be right up your alley. They've added the Orkin Color Picker, and I think this is a good one because it'll have that prime gold that I know everyone likes. They've added 2 new helmets, Limbo and Mirage, and they nerfed the Cyanoid Gamma Core a little bit. Now it consumes 7.5 times more ammunition, and the magazine size has been reduced. So I haven't used my Cyanoid in a bit, but as long as the damage is still the same, I'm not too worried about it. If you're paying attention to the gameplay, they've changed the way the Ogress looks. It's no longer that rocket shooting shoebox that you had before. It actually looks like some type of rocket launcher, which I think is pretty cool. They've also made some Warframe changes, a few other general changes and fixes, but you can read all that stuff if you want to get the real details on that. So that's it for now. I'm getting some videos out on this new stuff here. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe because I will be back with more Warframe.